Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Um, it's Weedle again, and I'm here to continue my series of Think Like a Unicum. For today's match, we have Live Oaks, and just like the last video, I'm going to start off. I'm sizing up my team, and the first thing I notice is they have a lot of sniping CDs. Essentially, there's two Su-130s, two TVPs. Um, they also got a Nudez and some other tanks that I might expect to be over in this area on this ridge line over here. So my first reaction was I would go zero line when I saw the map, but after seeing the team comp, I decided I would come up and play this ridge. And hopefully, like some TDs will be popping up on this ridge line over here. My light tank will light them. At least that's what I'm thinking when I'm starting out. Udez gets spotted really quickly. Uh, Try to put a round into him, doesn't go in. Um, not too surprised. Like I said, Udez has got good gun depression. If I was in the Udez, I'd probably go the zero line. But yeah, I'm not surprised to see him over here either. Just moving back up to the ridge. Now, first thing, light tanks like to get into this little bush right there, and I'm just kind of pre-aim it. He's just not spotted. I'm going to go ahead and blind fire the bush here. Um, Reason being, again, I think light tanks would be playing here, and just blind fire, throw a couple of blind fires. I didn't get spotted right there, so that tells me there's light tank didn't move back up, and there's might not be anything in those bushes. I just blind fire the bush again, and I'm going to move to the left side of this hill to shoot down this alleyway. Now I moved a little too slow to be able to get a shot on the BZ, but again, he went over there, so there might be something following him. I would expect him to kind of beat the others because he's got rockets. So, who would have thought rockets in World Tanks? Here, I was actually shooting at a fire ant mound and not the tank. Live in the southeastern parts of the United States, so fire ants are a problem, and I exterminate them with extreme prejudice. Let's see if another tank kind of pops through. There's the low. I finally do get a shot in that connects, and I'm going to pull up just to see if something else. There's a couple other tanks that I haven't seen. Um, the mouse skin, the T103, the Kyrie. Those are tanks I would expect to be in town. Um, Again, they didn't mean they went there, but the type of tanks I would expect. All right, so right now, nothing's happening. I've lost patience. I need to get into town. I want to get my gun going. The heavy tanks are actually engaging, so I'm moving up. Now, I do want to point a couple of things out why I'm moving up here. First of all, our tanks just pause right here. Our tanks got in and they did not get harassed. Now, there's a spot over here that lets you shoot straight down this road, and it's a really good spot. I'll show that in the next video. Um, but none of our tanks got shot crossing, so I'm pretty sure there's not a tank right here. I've also not seen trees or buildings drop over here, so I don't think they're moving up this way, which means they're in this little kill zone. And I'll show this off in a second, but um, when you get tanks on the zero line, it's a good time to just move up and take as much real estate. Now, pause right here. Um, Zoom out. All right, so this tree just fell, and I saw it, and I immediately know there's another tank in town. I don't know which one it is. There were three tanks that moved over here. One of them's already dead. I noticed the Kyrie's back here, so that couldn't have been him. There's something else in town. I don't know what it is. So I'm definitely pause right here because I don't know if he's moving up around that corner. I just saw the tree kind of fall coming this direction toward me, and I'm just waiting. Now, I look like I'm a little panicky. I'm trying to figure out the right angle right here to engage that tank. And I see my Type 57 moving up, so I'm just trying to get into a spot. I figure if he pokes this corner over here, maybe I could shoot him. Just trying to figure out my angles. Um, and once my Type 57 moves up, I'm going to move up and try to get more angles. But like I said, I'm still kind of weary of what that tank that wasn't spotted was. And anytime you're playing, be looking for stuff falling and things. It's a good sign that it'll give you information that you didn't have. All right, so here I'm moving up to this building. Now I'm gonna pause right here and zoom out. So this is what I call a big kill box right here. And oftentimes on this map, when heavies are coming up through here, they just stay this zero line and they'll just play in this zone. And what happens to them is they kind of get stuck. See, our Moushkin's already crossed. He's moved up here. Tiger's got side shots. Our IS3's got angles in here. I've moved here. I can shoot here. I can shoot here. Um, th- Anytime you play in this map and you just take this line right here and you get stuck, I mean, this right here is just a big kill zone. And it's because you can't defend here, here, here at these angles and have a good game. Um, Really important if you're playing from the other side to kind of get tanks into this zone, into these buildings. You can also kind of move in through here. You just got to look out for your angles on the ridge up here. But like if you can take as much of this real estate as possible, and that's what my team's doing. Look at this. They've got control of all the zone right through here. And in a minute you're going to see how badly this plays out for them. Type 57, what he's already seen is the Maushkin. I'm moving up. So this Maushkin. So one thing you'll see me use my camera here. All right, this is me playing. What I'm seeing. So I'm just keeping my camera out, and every time he's looking the other way, I just pull out and shoot, and it's just free damage. There's nothing he can do to me. Um, Big thing, like you want to think like a Unicum. You gotta play like a Unicum. You need to use all the tools that you can, and the camera is a really important. So zoom out after you shoot, scan around, zoom back in. I finish him off right here. Look for a reload. See, this is that nice angle I have on this Tiger Mouse. Get reloaded, finish him off. Now I see the Kyrie. And I'm going for the Kyrie. I get a really lucky bounce right here. I don't bounce too many rounds in this tank. But right here. Okay, so this Kyrie's got like 123 hit points or something like that. He cannot kill me with one shot unless he just gets a really lucky ammo rack. But I don't play like someone's going to get an ammo rack. Um, I'm full HP. He's 130 HP. I'm not messing around with him. We're thinking like a Unicum. I want the kill. I want the damage. And I'm not going to let one of my teammates rush up and just get it, okay? He's dead. And I see players do this all the time. It's end of the game. You got 50% HP. The guy can't. You got 1,200 hit points. He only hits for 400, and they'll just sit at the corner, just waiting. And I'm like, just go around and kill him. This guy, he's dead. I actually get the drop on him right here. I think I surprised him. He didn't even get a shot off. Also got spotting damage for the Forest Spirit, which is just a Su 130 with a skin. Now I'm just moving up, getting angles. I try to get another shot in the Udez, and all I can say is, if you notice I got a Star Wars shirt on, the Force is strong with this guy. I cannot pin him. His defense is just too good. Now, here I'm wanting to move up, and what I'm going to do, and you'll see this in a competitive play a lot, tanks will kind of come up, run this ridge line from either direction, and the reason for that is if you're wanting to get to the base from either side, oftentimes it's easier to rush up. You can get into this little pocket right here. You're largely safe. And same thing over here. You get into this little pocket, you're largely safe. You do have to worry about tanks under the bridge, but if you've noticed, look down at my map here around K7 and stuff, my team's already moved up, so I'm not too worried about that. Now I'm just going to make my way over here. This ridgeline that I was originally trying to snipe their TDs on is also a really good ridgeline to get shots into their base around that A0 line. And obviously, this building, those bushes right there, oftentimes there's a tank. I'm really kind of expecting to be shot here, but, I figured I could return it. I actually spot him, put a round in. Udez is already dead, so I'm just going to drop down into this bowl, and I'm going to move up and try to engage this T-103. Now, I know a lot of players probably aren't doing this, and they're kind of sniping tanks, but look, the match is already over. It's a race to get as much damage as you can. I can't just sit back and snipe and hope that they keep poking. I want to farm the damage. Now, I get a little bit of punishment right there because I'm greedy. The TVP's got a very fast reload, so I want to back down this hill and just kind of wait for my team to kind of catch up a little bit. Give these guys something a little bit more to shoot at. And, I'm still right here in the front line. which is going to be it's really important. You want to farm high damage consistently. You do that more toward the front than the rear. If you're sitting at the rear, you're just hoping your team loses and they push into you and you get to farm whatever damage is left until they kill you. That's not a good way to play like a Unicum. Um, you know, you want to be the guy that's leading the charge, that's farming all the damage before your teammates can get to it. Um, there's still plenty of damage in this match. I'm at 2,500. I'm thinking this is an easily, 3,500, 4,000 damage game, especially if I play well. Now I can move up to these bushes, but if you sit here, right here, I noticed that my Maushkin T57, they're all the way up here, and they haven't spotted any tanks here. So that means that they've got to be further down this way, and probably like here, because I got shot from a tank over here. They could be down in the bowl, but they're probably more this range than in these buildings, because my tank should have spotted them if they were in those buildings. Again, right here, you can kind of dip. I just dip down. I go straight up to the railroad tracks. Going to use my gun depression, and this tank has really good gun depression. And anytime you have that, even if it didn't, I can just overpoke this because look, I got 700 HP. It'd have to shoot me twice, even in the big guns. So right here, I see my favorite tank to shoot. It's the Arty. Um, Now here, go back to my camera view. Watch your reload right here, and when I get fully reloaded, I want to be able to put that shot in. I back down, watch my reload again, and right as it's reloaded, boom. I'm just firing on reload right now, and then I'm back down. Not perfect, but hey, this right here. This guy is looking right at me. Okay, I don't care. I've got 718 HP. He's got like 520 alpha. He can't kill me. Okay, this is my damage. You got to get in there and you got to just sit here. If you got the HP at this late in the game to take the hit and deal damage, do so. Um, it's so important. Use your HP to your advantage. It's sitting here. So here we go. I've got 4,000 damage, 1,200 assist damage. I think all of that was spotting. So, you know, I realize this is basically considered a sniping medium tank. Okay, it doesn't have armor, but I'm not going to sit back on this ridge the whole time, hoping for things to poke out in front of me. All right, I want to do high damage. I want to do it consistently, and to do that, you have to be, in here balling it out, using, your map awareness, finding angles, using the map train, coming up through here to get into position to shoot down this line to engage these tanks. It's so important. You want to be a Unicum. You got to think like a Unicum. I don't want 2,000 damage. I don't want 4,000 damage. I want all the damage I can possibly get in the match, and I want to kill every single tank that I can. Okay, and that means if I have to get shot to get that kill or get another shot in, especially this late in the game, I'm going to do it. Um, but that's it. There's going to be a second part to this video that I'm going to release separately that I'm going to be playing from the other direction. And I'm going to show some progress, how to basically progress through the map that way. But that's it for today. If you like my content, please subscribe, like the video if you liked it. If you saw something I did in this match that you think I could have done better or differently, leave a comment down below. And also, I'll leave a link to my Twitch account if you want to see me play live. That's it for today. Y'all have a wonderful evening and keep tanking. Bye.